Over the past few years, I've been feeling like my life is stuck on an autopilot mode. This little tiny screen is controlling my day, my night, my mood, and my emotions. I wake up looking at my phone, I go to bed looking at my phone, I'm eating, I'm looking at my phone. And since the introduction of Reels and then the introduction of AI, this has become even worse. And the biggest problem I'm facing and I'm realizing is that I don't spend any time with myself. When I'm bored, I take my phone out and I start looking at it. Whenever I'm in a situation where I need to think, I just take my phone out and ask Google, or I can look at Google Maps if I'm lost, or I can just ask AI, which is all good and helpful. I'm not anti-tech. I enjoy all the advancement that we're making. But at the same time, the connection with being human is getting lost. And after struggling with this for way too long, I have decided that I need to change how I'm living my life. My answer to my own struggles, and I believe most of you feel the same struggle, is human pace. So what is human pace? Human pace is a lifestyle which asks us to intentionally slow down, which encourages us to enjoy the moment we are in without worrying about the future, without stressing about the past, or without taking the phone out to capture that moment digitally or virtually. And I think you all face the same thing. And the more I think about it, the more I realize that our life is moving way too fast. It's just taking us in the direction which we don't want to go, but we don't have time to think about it. Everything is moving so fast. Gemini, ChatGPT, Grok, every answer like this. You want to see someone, you go on dating apps. You want to meet someone, you have virtual places you can meet. That physical and personal connection that we used to build with our peers, friends, is just slowly going away. And if you look at teenagers, I have niece and nephews and my cousins, they are living in a completely different dimension. And I'm lucky that I was one of the people who were born before phones took over. And we are also one of the last generation before the AI. So this places us in a very sweet spot that we can build our life in a way that is meaningful. So what I have started doing is, for the last few months, is there are 3 steps. First is observe, act, and sustain. So for the last few months, I've been observing myself, how I behave in certain situation. And what I have noticed is, whenever I have free time where I could reflect on something or think about something, I just take my phone out. So I'm just feeding so much information in my head that I feel like it's gonna explode. We have never had in the history of humankind so much information, and we never had to deal with this constant flow of drip feed, useless things in our minds. When in the early stages of human history, we had to go out and hunt, and we had to remember things that matter to us. And then since the introduction of Reels, I would say, before that it wasn't that bad, but since the introduction of short form videos, we are watching something and we watch them reels for hours and hours. And then if you ask me after I watched for like 3 hours, and you ask me, what did I learn? What did I find? Did I get any pleasure out of it? Nothing. I wouldn't be able to answer it. And I think you all are the same. But if you're watching a long YouTube video, then obviously you learn something, you pick something. Or the short ones is just like this, you just move on to the next one, and your mind is getting this constant information. It doesn't have time to rest. It has absolutely no space to itself. So that's what I noticed about myself, that I am going to my phone, and if there is no messages, no nothing, I'll just open settings and just reorganize my apps and all. So I'm just so addicted to it. And the first step was to realize that I am, and I did realize it. I didn't change anything. I just looked at what I've been doing. And now the second step is act. And this video is part of it. So this is my commitment to myself and to you all. This is a new channel. I'm not going to share this video with my friends and family, because I want to build a community who is on the same wavelength as I am. So my action plan is, I am going to reduce my dependency on digital technologies or any technology that just rots my brain. What I'm doing, I'm going 7 days without phone, no phone at all, no digital maps. I want to see how it is to connect with people and ask for direction to best coffee in the town, or ask for what's the favorite restaurant I should go to without looking at the reviews. Right, that's first step I'm doing. Second, I am going on long rides, which I used to do previously as well, but now with a different concept. So I will be going on long bike rides without my phone, and then find the way out, because I don't know. I'm so bad at, I always keep telling myself that I'm so bad at direction. If I need to go to the same grocery store where I've been 10 times, I will put the Google Maps on just in case there's a traffic and I might have to take a different route. I don't know the different route, but I want to get rid of that. And then there would be no phone before bed, no phone waking up. And having these phones with us all the time is you keep the door open. So anyone can access you at any time. You're available to everyone at every time via WhatsApp, via Messenger, via messages, iMessages. No, I'm not available to you. You message me, I'll check whenever I have to check, whenever I am free. So that's my second act. So there are lots of things that I will be sharing, and I'll be sharing with you with this channel as notes on how this experience is going. And if it vibes with you, you're very welcome to join, and I would like to build that community. So that's my second plan. Second plan is act. The third plan is make it sustainable. So it feels like at the moment that we cannot live without AI or cannot live without phone, which is true to some extent. We need phones because our ticket is on it, our payment cards are on it. We don't use cash. Some companies don't take cash when you go to dine in and all. So my idea is I have to make it sustainable. That's my third plan. And by sustainable, I mean I have to have some access to myself. I need to find a time where I do not use my phone, where I think, where I reflect, and where I spend time with myself. And there are so many things that I want to do. I want to spend an hour just being bored, because we have lost that skill of being bored, because there is no way there is a time for us to be bored, and we always take our phone out. And studies have proven again and again that being bored is good for you. Your creativity skills, your skills and your ability to think deeper increases after you have a boredom session. So I want to do that. That's my idea of sustainable. And I want to build a life without depending on new technologies. I will use the new technologies, but they will be in my control. I won't be in their control. That's my plan. Waking up early, going to bed on time, and sleep. Oh my God, I can't even start talking about sleep. This is one of the super drugs that you can have. And if you want to have a better life after you are 40, 50, 60, and you could do only two things, that would be focus on your sleep, make it as important as your life depends on it, because it does. And second, exercise. But my sleep is disturbed with my phone, so I want to focus on that sleep as well. So there are so many things that I want to do, and I will share this journey with you. This is the first video. Go on my channel, check if I have uploaded another one about not using a phone and how my experience has been. This is real, raw, authentic, no editing. As you can see, I don't know editing. I'm keeping it at human pace, as the channel suggested. Be authentic. Here's my promise to you. I will never tell you something that I have not tried myself. If I tell you that I haven't used my phone for 7 days, I won't be making that video unless I have not used my phone for 7 days. This is a big journey, and I'm not sure how it's gonna look like, but I've been working on something. It's gonna be a massive product. It could be a product, could be, well, obviously it won't be a digital product. I will be launching it in few years, 2 years, maybe 1.5 years. By that time, it will be absolutely needed. But here's the thing. I am not just launching a product, I'm building a community. And if you comment on this video, I am in. Then when I launch this product, which will cost you somewhere around 3,000 to 4,000 pounds, and when I launch that, you will get a free access, absolutely free. You won't have to pay a single penny. It might be a retreat, it might be an experiment, it might be an experience where I take you for 30 days. We camp and we live in a far off place in community, and we grow our own food, and we do all the things by ourselves. I cannot share more details. It's gonna be amazing. So if you comment, I'm in. For the next for the first 100 people who will comment that on any of my videos, they will get the access for free whenever I launch it. That's my promise to you.